Oh, let's ride a rally on a 2001 Honda Reflex scooter. I received the bonus stop information Friday night. There was a large bonus 5 miles from my house. It and other bonuses in the area indicated it was probably part of the winning route. Winning was not my goal on this ride. Top speed of the scoot on the level is 70 miles per hour. The rest bonus was for 4 hours and 7,000 points. This left 20 hours for riding, stops, and fuel. So going into route selection, 800 miles looked to be the top end of the miles I could cover. The selected route was built around the highest point bonus, the North CCC camp in Roosevelt, Minnesota, at 2,507 points. The base camp put the route at 865 miles, 16 hours and 55 minutes, which gave 3 hours for stops and fuel. GPS promised a savage. The thing got lost in the current road configuration and what Garmin had. As an added problem, I failed to read the bonus description before leaving the start. After too many U-turns, I must have passed a bench I was supposed to take a picture of because the GPS started. Lesson learned. Read the description of the next stop before leaving. When I arrived in Waverly, a classic car show was in progress. Pulled diagonal to the village hall to secure the picture and collected 129. It was then onward to St. Cloud. The object I was looking for was a plaque. Read the description and mistakenly thought the plaque was on the building. When I reread the instructions, I realized I had walked by the one needed, 180. In Rice, Minnesota, needed a picture of another plaque, this time on the village hall. A water tower in Charles Lindbergh State Park was the next stop. The base was stone and the top wood, 277 points. The next stop was at the Chippewa National Forest headquarters, Cass Lake, Minnesota. When I arrived, I found a GSA in the lot with Quebec plates. I mistakenly thought he was in the rally. At the stop, we were to answer what style of construction was used. The answer, Finnish construction style, which involved dovetailing of joints. After collecting the answer, another rider arrived who was actually in the rally. He was the first rally participant I saw since the start, 329 points. In Paul Bunyan Park in Bemidji, Minnesota, in the visitor center, is the Fireplace Estates, constructed with the stones from all 50 states, 577 points. The CCC did a lot of work in Minnesota. On the information side at Camp Ribbondew, Black Duck, Minnesota, we were to answer how many remaining camps are there. The answer, 3, 497 points. Once again, time for another WPA project. This time it was the City Auditorium in Kelliher, Minnesota. What year was it constructed? Answer, 1936, 416 points. The last stop before turning south was the Norris CCC camp in Roosevelt, Minnesota. On my way north on M72, the scooter died like it ran out of gas, replaced the fuel filter, and made my way north to the gravel sand road that I would be riding for the next hour. The scooter was wearing new street tires. I ride a lot of Forest Service roads even on my Goldwing, so the gravel did not scare me. Tried to keep the average speed at 30 miles per hour. After arriving at Camp Norris, another rally rider arrives complaining about the time suck of reaching the bonus, 2,507 points. Leaving Camp Norris, the GPS had me going to MN89. It reported the nearest gas station at 80 plus miles away. When the tank is full, the needle stops at 7/8. It is now approaching the red zone. Not too long after I left MN72, I surprised a coyote, which was not the first wildlife encounters for the day. Earlier I had seen a deer make a U-turn coming out of a ditch. There were dozens of turtles seen. Came across a grouse dusting himself. While heading south out of Norris, I spot a full-size black bear on the road. I honk 3 times and he decides to get out of the way. About a half-mile later, I ran out of gas. There is some bear scat around. Luckily, a couple that had been fishing came by from the north. They didn't have gas, but will go and get me some. It will take them 20 minutes. While waiting, I drank some water and ate. Next stop is Lake Itasca. The ETA before running out of gas was 8:50 there to arrive. I could see a car coming from the south. It is another gentleman who has some gas. He gives me a gallon. I give him $5 and proceed down the road. Not long afterwards, I meet the couple bringing me gas. They top off my tank. I offer them 20 and they refuse to take any money. I thank them and head down the road. ETA for Itasca is now 9:45. Itasca State Park, Park Rapids, Minnesota. I am heading to a daylight-only bonus. Skies are clear, and the GPS still thinks the speed limit is 55, not the posted 60 miles per hour. There is a chance. I can still get the photo bonus. The fuel problems of earlier occasionally happens, but I am able to keep moving. Arrive at the park entrance and no one is around. The headwaters parking lot is empty. I find the car post stating the elevation and snap the shot at 9:40 without a flash. 515 points. If anyone was around, I could have had them take a picture of me walking across the Mississippi for combo points. By the time I walked the 600 feet back to the bike, it is too dark to take non-flash pictures. It is evaluation time. A quick consultation of Google Maps confirms I don't have enough time to ride to Moorhead, take the rest bonus, and get back to the start by 7:59 a.m. I dropped to 554 points and head back to Lakeville. The goal now is to arrive in Lakeville before 4 a.m. and take the 4-hour rest bonus. I fill up with gas and my fuel problems get steadily worse. Multiple times I am pulling over on the shoulders, swapping fuel filters and blowing them out backwards. Start noticing that after hitting hard bumps the scoot will soon stall. All the while my ETA keeps slipping. As the realization the rest bonus will not be claimed, my goal is to simply be a finisher. While on US 10 I blew the line going back into the tank, and afterwards I was able to run at freeway speeds till stalling out about a mile from the exit for Moto Primo. My receipt from filling the tank showed 4:45 a.m. I missed the rest bonus by an hour. Even though a lot of maintenance was performed before the ride, new tires, oil, fuel filter, testing of fuel pump, tank, sender units, and GPS mounts, not enough testing was done. Scoot had over 540 miles ridden on the rally before the problems started to surface. In previous years, I read the rally book cover to cover before importing GPX files. This year, the first step was importing the GPX files. After the track was created, I should have read each selected bonus before going to the start. As stated earlier, I should have read the first bonus instructions while waiting for the start siren. Each rally teaches more lessons. I am happy that I qualified as a finisher while riding the smallest CC bike in the rally.